Hello there, this is a video tutorial for the tune I've called Zuki, which is actually taken from the name of the instrument that I played the main melody on, the bouzouki. So the tune was actually composed on the bouzouki, so hence that's why I called the tune Zouki. Okay, so this tune is actually, I believe, I've written it, the notation in the key of G, but actually it sort of swings towards the key of D really. But the reason I put it into the key of G is because there are no sharps, naturals, etc. in there to worry about then, because it all plays perfectly in the key of G. Because there's a natural C in the tune. Anyway, I won't dwell on that and bore you. Basically, I'm going to go through and play the tune once, and then I'm going to work my way through it slowly if you fancy learning it and playing along with me. Shouldn't be anything too tricky. I'll start off with some chops on the open G and D. That's all that is. And then it's back to the A part of the tune. So once you've figured out the chops to begin with, you don't need to really play those actually. I only put those on the intro because sometimes it's useful when I'm recording a tune to have some sort of signal to tell me when to bring the other instruments in, you see, because I'm often asked this, do you play the other instruments? Yes. Everything you hear on these videos is all down to me. I re-record over the top of myself over and over, because I used to do that when I had a reel-to-reel recorder many years ago. Anyway, I'll press on now with this video. So we start off with some chops, just two open strings, but you don't really need those, and then you go on to the A string, and there's two pickup notes, A and then natural C. And then it goes into the melody, E string, back onto the A there, so it's keep on the A, D string, okay, that was an F sharp I played on the D string. So from the top, 3, 4. Plays pretty much the same thing again. Up to the E string, D, A string. Now I do something fancy here. I go and play a double E, which is a unison note. I slide my ring finger up where I'm playing the G on the D string there. That's with my ring finger, that's the third note more or less. And I slide it up to the A. And I play the open A as well. So that's called a unison note. Why do I play that? Because it emphasises that part of the tune. Because it's the end of the A section. So I'll play the whole lot again and I'll shut up now. Play it slowly so you can follow through. 3, 4. Now if those unison notes, those two unison A notes at the end are tricky, and I remember when I was learning I couldn't do that. It took me a long time actually to figure out how to do it. If those are tricky, don't worry, just play something like the open D and the open A. Sounds just as good with the open D and the open A. Okay, the B section of the tune now. 3, 4. On the A string, sorry, 3, 4. Okay, I'll work through that, don't worry. So I kick off on the A string there. Then I drop onto the D string and I'm playing the G with my ring finger. Excuse me. Then I play the F sharp with my middle finger. Open D. Then I put my first finger down on the D string. Onto the D of the A string. Pretty much play the same again. That's the C on the G string. Then you work your way down the G string. And then you play the A, which is first finger on the G string. Now, just to be fancy, I also play the E. So in other words, what I do, my old favourite, I put one finger down and hold down 2 notes. So I'm playing the A on the G string and the E on the D string. And I'm putting like a little bar across. If you're a guitar player, it's like a bar chord type of thing. A little bit of vibrato in there just to give it a little bit more punch at the end. So I'll play the B section. 3, 4. If I remember correctly, I don't put too many grace notes in this tune. There might be the odd slide in there. I'll play the whole thing from the top anyway, and I'll try and count you in. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then in. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's play it one more time. Just bring up the tempo fractionally. 1, 2, 3. There we are, that's the tune Zuki. So I hope this lesson covers the points that you were interested in and you were able to join in and play along with me. I know I do stop and talk about things, but I think that's worthwhile. And also there was a little bit of a slower playthrough and then a slightly quicker one there. So hopefully you should get most of the things there that you need from this lesson to be able to learn this tune. I'll stick the notation on the screen at the same time as well, so you can follow that at the same time. Okay, well, thank you for watching and have fun with your fiddle playing, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye now.